Like a light. Ooh.
Hey! It's Christmas! What? Yeah! Christmas time
Is here. All the boys and cheer. Da 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 na na. What's up, everybody? It's Judah and Jesse. You know us. True Blue crew right here. It is the Christmas season, guys. Christmas is next week, actually. If you've never done Christmas at Crossroads, trust me, you do not want to miss it. It's going to be an amazing experience, all right? Seriously, we go all out for the music and for the pyrotechnics and the videos. Seriously, it's going to be amazing. It's going to melt your face and it's going to... Why are you eating cake with your hands?
Because I don't have a fork?
Sorry. I meant to say, why are you eating cake with your hands and you're not giving me any?
Good. You hate it?
What? I did it for the views. Is it my beard?
I'm actually eating it. This is good.
So,
Are you eating 2-week-old cake?
yep.
Are you eating fistfuls of 2-week-old cake?
Yep. Oh, Jesse, did you see this? The light's out.
Had me out like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, slept through the flight, ayy.
Hey, Jesse, do you need help with that?
Nah, it's light.
And had me out like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, slept through the flight, ayy.
Hey, Jesse, you got a light for this candle?
And had me out like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, slept through the flight, ayy.
Hey, Jesse, hit that light.
And had me out like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, slept through the flight, ayy.
What is this? It's kind of like a light.
And had me out like a light, ayy, like a...
Okay.
Man, I thought I heard something in here. Hello? Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, I thought, oh, my bad. Russell, dude, I am so sorry. I didn't know, dude, you were the only one in here. What, you're not even supposed to be in the church right now. Dude, don't even give me that crap. Oh wait, you just crapped. Okay, well, okay. Let's just forget about it and let's move on, okay? Awesome, you're the best. See you, man.
All right, guys, you remember last week we talked about how you can choose to be joyful this Christmas season because of Jesus. And we want to continue talking about this, dang it. And we're going to continue talking about that this week.
Yeah. You guys are probably wondering why I'm carrying Russell. It's because he's a loud squeaker. His wheels are very squeaky. And so I'm just being a bro and carrying him. So
Yeah, sometimes your bro needs a good carry.
Like a light. No, it's
It's Christmas time.
So, Christmas time is the most joyful time of the year. And so we've been talking about the last couple of weeks of how to handle Christmas when it doesn't feel like the most joyful time of
Yeah.
the year. I think one reason that Christmas can not be joyful is because we're focusing on the wrong things.
yeah. No, I totally agree. I've actually shared this with the middle school students this past Sunday, last Sunday, with my students. Hashtag Litho. I was talking to them and I was telling them I remember how I would be depressed for some reason during Christmas. I'm one of 6, so I have 5 siblings, and I don't know why I would get depressed during Christmas, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It was hard for me to figure out why I was getting so sad, even though it was the most joyful time of the season. Right. and it was always Christmas. I don't know if it was like a seasonal depression. I didn't know if it was because my siblings were coming in and they got attention and I didn't or whatever, but I would get depressed. And it was hard. So if any of you guys are feeling blue, it doesn't even have to be around Christmas, but have felt blue for a little bit, I get it. And it can be hard sometimes. You can feel like everyone else is happy, but I'm not happy. Why are they so happy and I'm not? It could even be stuff with your family. It could be stuff with your siblings. It could be stuff with your friends. And honestly, your life might be perfectly great, but you're still depressed and you get anxious. You get social anxiety, whatever. It can be hard, guys. And we want you to know that that's okay to not be joyful in the most joyful season, but there's also hope in Jesus Christ.
Joy! So, as I was saying, and as you're talking about, it's difficult to feel that joy during Christmas. And we're talking about how our focus has a lot to do with that. And I think one reason that we struggle to always be joyful during Christmas is because we do focus on the wrong things. And I think sometimes it's because we focus maybe a little bit too much on ourselves. What we should focus on is how we can give to others, how we can be generous this Christmas season, how we can be a part of our family, as opposed to what I'm going to get, what I'm going to receive, and all this fun stuff that's about me, instead of focusing on other people. Because again, that's why Jesus came.
Yeah.
Is because he wanted us to give. He said that he came not to be served, but to serve.
Yeah.
And that's the attitude that we can take on this Christmas season. And I think if that becomes our focus, then it's going to be a lot easier for us to find joy this Christmas season.
So if you're feeling like it's hopeless, that you're not going to get out of this depression or anxiety at all, the bully won't stop bullying you, your parents won't stop treating you wrong, or your siblings won't stop treating you wrong, just whatever you're going through, you know what you're going through. I want you to know that you can have joy even in that situation. You're like, okay, how can I have joy when I'm not happy? Well, you can have hope. You can put your happiness into hope that Jesus has given you. That hope is that he has plans for you beyond your expectations, beyond what you can even think. And so you need to have hope in that, and you need to believe in that. And when you do, you can have joy even in situations where you feel stuck in. Because you're like, okay, God has a plan for me, and it's going to be okay. Like there's times where Pastor Tim was taught, and I at church or worship, and I really didn't feel like worshiping. But the fact that Pastor Tim said, hey, you can still be happy because of what Jesus has done for you. And I was like, it almost got me out of my funk.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't change anything, but I was like, okay, there's hope.
Yeah.
There's hope. And that's part of the reason we get so depressed is because we don't have hope.
So what would your Christmas look like this year if you chose to focus on that hope instead of the other things? All right, guys, we will see you next week.
Had me out like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light, ayy, slept through the flight.